New update, AITAH for not taking out my wife's dog. I am not OOP. OOP is you, Mobile Enthusiasm 664. Originally posted to our AITAH. AITAH for not taking out my wife's dog. Previous BORU. New update marked with trigger warnings. Animal neglect. Less than. Recap. Original post November 24, 2023. Some months ago my wife kept nagging about getting a dog. I call it nagging because I said I didn't want to get a dog right now. We needed the money for something else and we have 3 kids. One has medical issues. We are already stressed. But she kept saying she wanted one because she had one when she was a kid and because she was so stressed with life and work. She kept looking for a dog and even contacting a seller without telling me. She told me the same day of the deal that she only had hours to say yes or no. I finally told her that she could do what she wants, but I will not be responsible for the dog. I take care of my kids and our home but not the dog. She bought it. It's been a couple of months and my wife realizes it's not easy to have a dog now. She barely takes him on walks. I have taken him sometimes but it's getting colder so I haven't anymore. I feel bad at times but I also feel that it's my wife's responsibility. She has been talking about selling him although I don't think she will. AITAH for not taking care of him more? And NBSP. Relevant comments. Pitmas. Esh. You agreed and you expected it to go to plan? It's not that cold. And TBH, walking a dog is great exercise and fun. Depending on what dog she got. You are also away from the stress of home. It also counts as a chore. And you can take all the kids with you. To A. Give your wife a break from the kids. B. Make the kids learn how to walk the dog. If you don't walk the dog it is cruel. He may get behavioral issues and he'll certainly have a lot of energy. Walking the dog is equivalent to doing the washing and drying up. If you don't share chores, then tough. It's not the dog's fault. I had the same thing. Bought a dog for a GF after she begged and she brought him back the next day. I shared a flat. That was tough. You have kids to play with it. Just walk it. I cannot understand the people on here that won't walk a dog. A dog is a load of work and you can't leave it like a cat, but it will love you far more and be loyal. I bet no one's training it either. She is not a stay-at-home mom. We share chores and many times I do more than her, which she has confessed herself. And NBSP. Update November 26, 2023. A lot of you had good advice about my situation, so I thought that I would give an update. I talked to my wife and she actually thought about selling the dog. She knew a girl from work that had talked about getting a dog, so I told my wife she should call her. But the girl had changed her mind. My wife then said that she couldn't imagine getting rid of him. A lot of you said I was an asshole for not taking care of him even though it was my wife's fault. For buying him even though I had said no. Even though most of you said I wasn't an asshole, I felt bad. So I told my wife that I would start taking the dog for walks, but as a favor to her, which I would expect to cash in some way. Not anything sexual. Although I wouldn't mind her giving me some more blowjobs. But I would want some massages. I have gotten 2 massages in the 11 years we have been together, even though I love them and give them often to her. To be honest, I don't think I will get it back, but I feel bad for the dog. So I will start taking care of it. So that was the update. Thank you for your advice and your judgment. And NBSP. New update. Update the 2nd of December 2023. You all gave both me and my wife a hard time with your comments. I wanted to give an update. Many said I was NTA and others said I was YTA. I took the YTA to heart. I started to take care of the dog. I take him on daily walks and play with him. We both feed him, but mostly my wife, while I am responsible for the walks. She louse bathes him. When it's cold it sucks a little going out, but I like seeing him happy. I was away for a night and when I came home he has been trying to kiss me and jump on me and walked to the door so I can go out with him. I think I can do this. I just have to learn a little more about having a dog. Many called my wife an asshole. She has apologized and said that she realizes I was right about not getting a dog. She tried rehoming him again, but it was difficult to find someone, so now we are working together to make the best for the dog. She has some she has to work on and I think she will do it. I saw that many were upset about the reward and blowjob comment, especially in the Reddit update sub. Should have known that Reddit take things to the extreme. Of course I wouldn't get any reward for walking the dog. Neither a massage or a blowjob. I would never pressure my wife to do it and I never have. I may have gotten a spontaneous blowjob once or twice in the 11 years. I usually get them when we have sex and go down on each other. We have been together and a massage maybe 3 times. So chill. All in all, thank you for your comments, they help me reflect over this and I will make everything I can to give our dog a good life. An NBSP. This is a repost sub. I am not oop. OOP's wife. I'm stressed from life and work. I know. I'll get a puppy. AKA a living, breathing animal that requires daily walks, training, time and attention. That'll surely fix my stress issue. Quote, I got a puppy earlier this year. I work from home, make my own schedule, have a yard, live with 2 people who love dogs and help out, and have another dog, already trained and independent, to play with her and help tire her out. The number of times I cried from stress was ridiculous. This guy's wife sounds like the type of dumbass that has a baby to save a marriage. Wait, what is the update? It sounds like nothing changed. I wish people were more open to adopting older, or even middle-aged, dogs. Saves a lot of trouble. I love dogs and cats, but I know I don't have time or energy to care for one, so I don't own one, no matter how much I want one. People like Oop's wife need to know their limits. Why buy a dog when there are thousands up for adoption, especially when money is tight? Taking care of a dog needs commitment and effort, and if you are not going to put the time and effort to raise a dog properly, simply don't have one. I remember the original BORU. I still can't get over the fact they wanted to do favors in order to take care of a dog in first place. I mean, it is good they realize they are in the wrong, but still. Come on. I really think the dog deserves a better home than being with Op and his wife, cause it sounds like nothing has improved much. That comment from Pitmas is blowing my mind. It's not that cold. Unless I'm missing something. We don't know where the Oop lives? How does that guy know how cold it is or isn't? This is why I have rats. Such low maintenance, easy, cheap pets. And they're so well behaved. Especially the boys. And Walter Bob absolutely does not eat the baseboard. Especially if you paint hot sauce on it. Walter Bob would never. Walter Bob is sweet and good and not holding me hostage for baby puffs as we speak, so don't send help, snacks, or new shoes, because Walter Bob would never pee on them. Not even once. Seriously, don't get the people calling Op an asshole. She essentially had another kid without considering his feelings. Pets for so much damn work. I'd probably cry if my husband brought one home against my wishes. Walking a dog is fun. Lol, no. So now we are working together to make the best for the dog. Hope this continue on the long run. And of course the sexists of Reddit blame the guy because he was harassed until he gave in on something he didn't want and wasn't taking responsibility for taking care of it after the wife decided it was too much work. What's worse is how he took the sexist's words to heart and actually thought he was a bad person for trying to establish and uphold a legitimate boundary. Both of these people are awful if they exist. Both the oop and his wife sound like children themselves. Puppies are the worst. I have a husky. I love her, kinda. But her puppy years were a nightmare. I even cried at some points. Just drop it at a shelter, pay the fee, and be done with the thing. Almost 11 years ago, when I was sick with a bad head cold and my defenses were down, my wife enlisted our children to arm twist me into buying a puppy. The condition was that I would not have to take care of her. It has worked pretty well. I do walk her sometimes and hate it because she stops every few meters to research who passed by that point, and I need to vacuum more. But all in all, it has been an enriching experience. She is soon turning 11 and I dread the day she will leave us. Adopt, don't shop, everyone. Older dogs are less work than puppies. Both op and wife are assholes. OOP's wife's childhood dog was looked after by her parents, and so she thought she could handle now. Oh well.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.